Hello! Today I'll be showing you how to make Russian sweet called Rogaliki, and it's like little pastries, very delicious. And we'll need 2 cups of sour cream, 3.5 sticks of butter, or if you don't understand that way, it's 1 cup and 3/4 of cup of butter at room temperature, important. 1 cup of sugar, 1 tablespoon of vinegar, half a teaspoon of salt, 6 cups of whole wheat pastry flour. We'll need about a cup of jam of any kind, and about half a cup to a cup of cranberries. Let's get started. So in the bowl, we're first going to sift the flour because it needs to incorporate air. As you can see, it's like a little crumbly. We need it like smooth. Just because this is whole wheat, it needs to be. That way the dough will be better. So sift 6 cups of flour. Okay, as we did the 6 cups, now we're going to add the salt and the sugar. Now we're just going to mix this up. Very good. Mix and mix and mix. Okay. Next, we're going to dice the butter, and we're just going to cover it with the flour so the next butter that's going to fall won't stick to the other one. And let's continue doing all those butters. And we want to mix until it's all incorporated. And you can use your hands, which that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm just gonna like smush everything all together to make it all crumbly because it needs to be crumbly. Alright. So you're gonna get this crumbly mixture, and that's when we can move on to the next step. Is we're gonna add the sour cream and vinegar. So here's our sour cream and our vinegar, and now we're just gonna mix this up and incorporate it all. And mix and mix and mix. So here we came out with crumbly and it's like still sticky. So now we're gonna roll into 6 equal balls. And it does work great with hands. If you mix with hands, it's the best to get this. And so now we're just gonna roll into 1 ball. And we're just going to cut it in 6 pieces, make the balls, and place them in here. Now let's roll. So here we are, made the 6 rolls. So now we're going to cover with foil, and we're going to refrigerate for 3 hours. I did mean cover with food plastic wrap. Okay, so and we go for 3 hours. Alright, so the dough is finally ready. So I just took parchment paper and because I don't have a non-stick table. So now just flour the surface, and we're going to grab one of our balls in the rolling pin. And it's going to be a little hard because this became hard after it's been in the fridge for a while. So now it's rolling time. It's going to be a little hard, but it's okay. Just start rolling it out. And I do find it easier to roll it out a little bit and then knead the dough a little bit. It's going to be easier to work out, and then roll it out as a thin 10-inch circle. As I already rolled out the dough, it's pretty thin. So now what we're going to do is just slice it like we're slicing pizza. And then so we're just gonna go out of a quarter. You can make them. You can make these large. You can make these. I usually put them into like 3s, so maybe like that, and then just all the way. So there we are, and I'm just gonna continue doing the other side. So here we are. Now we're going to start putting the jam and the cranberries. So here I placed the like a teaspoon of jam. Now we're gonna place our cranberries. Okay, so here we had it. I've added a few cranberries. You do not have to add, but it does make a nice texture when you bite into these. So I'm just gonna start rolling. Our first step is to cover these and make 2 pinches here. Just gonna pinch everywhere and on the sides. We do not want the jam to leak out, so really work that in. And then we're just gonna start rolling. Roll very lightly. And ta-da! There we have it. So you wanna grease your baking sheets and place these wonderful Rogaliki on there. And we're gonna bake these at 350 Fahrenheit for about 15 to 17 minutes. So these came out perfect. So they just need to be lightly golden. And so now, a step that I forgot to tell you is we will need powdered sugar. And my mistake, I forgot to tell you that. Well, I will write it down in the ingredients in the description below. And so while these just came out, it's probably even kind of hot to touch. All you want to do is dip them in right away. That way, see how gorgeous that sticks? I have to do, and just put them in here. And just continue with the next ones while they're hot. And then if you want extra thickness of these, you can go ahead and after these cool, roll them in again, and you'll have a thicker coat of powdered sugar. So this is it. I'm going to continue doing the rest. So here we are, very delicious cookies, pastries. And another thing is, since we have 6 balls to make, and each ball makes 12 of these delicious pastries. That's kind of like a lot for like our family, for example, of 3. So what you can do is, like me, you don't have to do them all in one day. All you can do is just split up the, just leave them in the refrigerator up to a week and just use one at a time, one each day. That way they're fresh and you don't have to do them all in one day. So I keep them up. Tomorrow I'll make another batch. So here we are. That's my little tip. And you guys enjoy this wonderful, delicious sweetness. And I'll see you guys in my next videos. Subscribe and like. And I'll be seeing you guys next time. Alright. Okay, bye-bye.